She was walking down the street, busy with her phone, not noticing much around her. The city was loud, people rushed by, and the world felt like it had no time to stop. As she passed the corner of a bakery, a man sitting on the ground quietly said, "Excuse me, miss." She didn't look. She didn't stop. She kept walking, pretending she hadn't heard him. Her mind was full of things: work, calls, messages, to-do lists. She wasn't rude. She was just used to ignoring. That's how most people handled these moments. That's how she had always done it. Just walk by, look ahead, keep moving. A few steps later, something felt off. Not fear, not danger. Just a strange pull in her chest, like a whisper telling her to turn back. But she didn't. She shook it off. "I don't have time," she thought. She reached the crosswalk and waited for the light to change. While standing there, she heard footsteps behind her, slow, dragging. Then the same voice from before said, "I hope someone sees you when you're invisible too." She turned around. The man was still behind her, standing now, holding nothing, wearing old clothes, his hands slightly shaking. His face wasn't angry. It wasn't begging. It was sad, quiet sadness, the kind you feel in your throat but can't explain. Her chest tightened. The words hit her like a soft punch, not loud, but deep. She wanted to say something, but her mouth was dry. "I didn't mean to ignore you," she said. He nodded slowly, like he had heard those words many times before. "Nobody means to," he replied. "They just do." Then he turned and walked back to his corner, sitting down as if nothing had happened. The light turned green. People walked past her, but she didn't move. Her feet felt stuck. Her heart raced in a way that felt unfamiliar, like guilt mixed with realization. She crossed the street, but instead of continuing, she stopped at a nearby bench. She sat down and looked around. The city hadn't changed. The noise, the rush, the people, it was all the same. But something in her had shifted. She remembered being a kid once, holding her mom's hand, asking why that man was sleeping on the street. Her mom had said, "He must have made bad choices." That idea had stayed with her, quietly, for years. Now she wasn't so sure anymore. Maybe it wasn't about choices. Maybe it was about circumstances. Maybe it was about being forgotten by a world that moves too fast. The next day, she walked the same street. This time she noticed things. The smell of fresh bread, the color of the sky, the sound of a guitar from a street musician. She reached the corner. The man was there again, sitting in the same place, looking down. She stopped. Her heart beat fast again. "Good morning," she said. He looked up, surprised. "Morning," he replied. She handed him a warm sandwich she had bought earlier. "Thank you," he whispered, holding it gently like it was something precious. She sat down next to him, not too close, just enough to share the same air. They talked about little things, the weather, the city. His name was David. He used to be a teacher. Life had changed after his wife died. He lost his home, then his job, then the rest. "Nobody notices you when you're on the ground," he said. "They think if they look, they'll fall too." She listened, her eyes full of something she hadn't felt in a long time. Understanding, connection, humanity. She asked if he wanted help. He smiled, not with hope, but with gratitude. "You already helped," he said. "You saw me." Weeks passed. She kept visiting, bringing food, sometimes clothes, but mostly she brought time. And that was the most valuable thing she gave. One morning, she didn't find him at his usual spot. Panic hit her. She checked around. Nothing. Days passed. Still nothing. Then, one afternoon, she found a note in the corner where he used to sit. It read, "Thank you for seeing me. I'm moving to a shelter. They're helping me start again. Because someone believed I was worth being seen." She smiled through tears. One small moment. One quiet voice. One broken heart turned into a healing one, and it all started with a sentence she almost didn't hear. Because sometimes the people we ignore have the words that change everything.